So my name is Casper Svanemose. I work at Continental tires here in Denmark at the local division. I've been working with the company for 4.5 years and I'm now marketing manager here in Denmark. I think the first time I was aware of a gamification concept and the marketing point of view is probably around 2014, where I discovered a automotive importer here in Denmark who were doing a sort of a gamification concept around their products, so their cars. And what I found interesting was, from a consumer point of view, it was quite fun to answer the questions around what kind of brand is this, how old is the brand, what is our heritage, what can you gain from this product. But when I was turning it the other way around and looking at a marketing point of view, it was very fun to see how they were using it, because it was both an entertaining part from their side, but also an educating part. So one side was to get first-party data on whoever they were targeting, also getting insights for the target audience in order to figure out how much do they know about our products, what should be our focus. For example, they were very focused on the electrical part, or how many are having an electrical vehicle. Would you be interested in that? So they could sort of take all that data and then target all their communications toward what they were figuring out from the data point. So it was actually just sort of a coincidence. I stumbled upon them either via LinkedIn or a Google search. I figured, well, why not? It seems reasonable, and then we reached out and we saw the prices were also quite okay. We said, well, what the hell, let's just try it and see how it goes. And once we got into the system, it was fairly easy to work with. You could both do it in-house. If you wanted to do that, you could also make your guys creating everything around it. So we could just deliver an Excel spreadsheet and some graphic files, and then you could set everything up. And then you deliver a dashboard where we can sort of look into the day-to-day performance and also the performance during the whole campaign. And that seemed very, very easy from my point of view. So it was a Christmas campaign and we saw a very high conversion rate on the campaign. Initially what we did was a local calendar, so like 1 to 24, so each day everyone had to participate and they had to answer questions regarding either our brand, our product, or anything in particular in that point of view. With the system, people get a notification, so you saw a huge rate on people who were going through, so the conversions were higher than I've ever seen. Also, what was really interesting to see that we gained, I think it was 130% more on our newsletter. The numbers were quite low from a starting point of view, but the percentage was really high once we were done. Advice from my side in terms of putting your toes into the gamification concept would be, like everything else in marketing, figure out what's your plan, what's your KPIs, and then work around that. But also, what is your channel that you want to use as your main channel? So for us, it was a very narrow channel, and we only focused on that because that was where we saw the highest potential in getting people on board on the sign-up process. But if you're looking at a very broad perspective, I would definitely look into how should we set up the campaign, should we do more campaigns than only one, and also looking at the prices, because I think the prices could be a conversion point in itself. So for example, the one I saw the first time was winning a car, which is obviously a huge price. Ours was definitely not in the same range, but you could win a bike, which was fairly expensive as well. But I mean, initially it's all about having a very good plan on what you want to do and what you want to achieve with the campaign.